Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. We are from GBA 2513D, and in this video we will be presenting to you about the development and framework of Takaful industries in Saudi Arabia and Bahrain for the subject INS510 Introduction to Takaful, and this video is prepared for Madam Marziana Muhammad Malum. But before that, let's introduce our group members, which are Muhammad Izlan Zuhair bin Muhammad, Muhammad Irfan bin Nur Azli, Shahri Zuman Indra bin Muhammad Jeffrey, and Wan Muhammad Ilham bin Wan Roshdan, which is myself. So without further ado, let's begin with the introduction. So the question is, what is Takaful? Well, although the name Takaful literally refers to insurance that complies with the Sharia, it also has a wider literal connotation that includes mutual solidarity, support, cooperation, and also partnership. Right? As Islamic banks began to spring up all over the globe in the 20th century, it became apparent that a risk management tool was needed to assist these institutions that help the Islamic finance sector grow. As a result, Takaful evolved into a crucial component of the Islamic financial system, one that is both necessary and complementary to its success.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Shazman Indra bin Muhammad Jeffrey from JBA 2513D, and for this session, I would like to talk about the overview of Takaful industry in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is the one of the top nation in the world. Currently, the nation standing in each of the three areas of Islamic finance, which is Islamic banking, capital market, and Takaful, is stable. The largest Takaful market in the world is Saudi Arabia, as much as 38% of global contribution. The specific absorption rates (SAR) is 35.2 billion in 2018, with health insurance accounting 57%, general insurance 40%, and life insurance 3%. The Takaful sector in Saudi Arabia, also known as cooperative insurance, is based on a cooperative concept.
Assalamualaikum and hello, my name is Muhammad Izlan Zuhair bin Muhammad. For the overview of Takaful industry in Bahrain, the gross written premium (GWP) is defined as the total premium written by an insurer before deductions for reinsurance and ceding commissions. Professional services firms in Bahrain have stated that the Takaful industry only contributed as much as 3% of the gross written premium (GWP) in 2001. This low percentage in the country of Bahrain is due to scarcity of Takaful companies. However, based on statistics stated by the Central Bank of Bahrain (CBB) in 2016, the percentage of gross written premium (GWP) continues to increase expeditiously, which can lead to the growth of the insurance sector more broadly. Among the insurance products that contribute to the largest percentage are motor insurance and medical insurance.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Irfan bin Nur Azli. Today I would like to present about the overview of Takaful industry in Bahrain. The CBB started revising the Takaful operation in 2010, which in Bahrain was based on hybrid wakala murabah design. Net solvency and loan with no interest. Early in 2015, the CBB put into effect new Takaful regulation in an effort to speed up industry expansion.
As for the milestones of Takaful industry in Saudi Arabia, it all began in 1976, where the King Abdul Aziz University Jeddah organized the first international conference on Islamic economics, which took place in Mecca al-Mukarramah, Saudi Arabia. Whereas in 1977, the first fatwa in support of Islamic insurance Takaful was declared by the Higher Council. In 1980, Islamic Arab Insurance Company was founded and later expanded to the United Arab Emirates UAE. And in 1985, Saudi Takaful Limited was established, marking the beginning of Takaful.
For the milestone of Takaful industry in Bahrain in 1961, American Life Insurance Company was the first firm to be granted a license to offer long-term insurance product, and it started operations. In 1989, the Bahrain Insurance Company was established as a first public shareholding company, which later merged with another insurance company to form the Bahrain National Holding Company. In 1991, the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions was registered in Bahrain for the purpose of issuing accounting, auditing, governance and Sharia standards for IFIs. In 2005, regulation for Takaful companies have been enacted by the Bahrain Financial Authority.
Next, the performance of Takaful industry in Saudi Arabia. The only nation that belongs to the first category and is undoubtedly a leader in the growth of the Takaful business is Saudi Arabia. Consists of general cooperative insurance, health cooperative insurance and life cooperative insurance. The breakdown of general cooperative insurance in 2018 is shows motor 67%, property or fire 12%, accidents, liability and others 7%, engineering 5%, energy 4%, marine 4% and aviation 1%.
Next is the performance of Takaful industry in Bahrain. Bahrain insurance sector has shown steady results for the 6 months and 30 June 2022. Firstly, the domestic market gross premium increased by about 2.3% to BD 146.86 million. Next, the total gross premium for medical insurance grew from BD 45.68 million to BD 46.78 million, an increase of around 2%. And lastly, the largest type of insurance being medical insurance.
Besides that, Bahrain National Holding Company was established through the merger of Bahrain Insurance Company with other insurance company in 1969. The main purpose of Bahrain National Holding Company exists to reduce risk and operate all insurance services in the country of Bahrain. The Central Bank of Bahrain has also recorded that stability for the Takaful industry has been achieved in the second quarter, which is 30 June 2022. A total of 84% of gross premiums were contributed by medical insurance, while an increase of 2.3% was in general insurance.
As for the Sharia framework and governance in Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia's insurance sector and legal system have a reasonably extensive history. Key regulatory initiatives such as the Insurance Corporate Governance Regulations, the Audit Committee's regulations on insurance, and also the Reinsurance Company and the Surplus Distribution Policy. As for the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority (SAMA), responsible for regulating the banking and insurance of the industries. And as for the Insurance Corporate Governance Regulation, it is to enhance the market regulation and promote product innovation. And under this governance regulation, there are 6 sections and 132 articles. And as you can see from the logo there is the logo of the Saudi Central Bank.
Next is the Sharia framework and governance in Bahrain. The Central Bank of Bahrain will publish new guidelines for Islamic insurance Takaful this quarter in an effort to modernize the standard and entity new business to fill it help to establish. Regulatory reform could help Bahrain increase its share of the sector, which Ernst & Young predict will generate 7.1 billion in gross contribution globally by 2015. And lastly, Bahrain already have Takaful specific regulation
Moreover, Takaful in Bahrain is based on the concept of mutuality. All supervision of the implementation of Takaful based on Sharia and the management of funds contributed by policyholders is under the responsibility of the Takaful operator. However, the shareholders want to create a new thing for Kad Hal Hasan, which is to cover any deficit in funds to all policyholders voluntarily. It is a matter that is not agreed by some ulama, and there is a new proposal to replace Kad Al Hasan to capital injection. This capital injection is defined as the consolidations of the net assets of the policyholders fund with the existing capital. This means that the amount of policyholders funds will be considered based on solvency requirements to determine whether there is a shortage or surplus of capital.
After that, overview of Takaful operator in Saudi Arabia, which is Al-Raji Takaful company, to provide consumer with cost-effective alternative that best meet their insurance needs. We provide Sharia-compliant insurance solutions while considering Islamic law and customs. Offer a distinctive first-class service to the highest level of professionalism in order to promote the company's steady growth in terms of sales and market share, as well as to generate profits. We will give our customers the utmost of our attention and dedication to meet their insurance needs and exceed their expectation. Takaful insurance law compatible with Islamic in the Saudi market and increase cooperative penetration. To do this, the organization created several successful strategies, including a Sharia audit plan, a product strategy, a reinsurance strategy, a sale and marketing strategy, and a strategy for investment.
Furthermore, Gig Takaful is a well-known international Takaful company. It was also the first Islamic company established in 1989 in the Kingdom of Bahrain and become a pioneer for Islamic insurance companies in the Middle East. Gig Takaful is also an insurance company that provides overall protection for individuals, families or companies. Among the products offered are general accidents, home insurance, family takaful, engineering accidents and many more. By gaining trust in the local and international insurance market, Gig Takaful has also become a strong competition for other leading elite insurance companies around the world.
Next is the vision of Gig Bahrain Takaful is to be known as the innovative, groundbreaking leader of superior insurance products that adhere to Islamic law. That is their mission is to become the go-to insurance provider by raising knowledge of Islamic insurance options and emerging as the industry top supplier of full line of Takaful products that combine excellent quality, adherence to Sharia standards.
As for the lines of services or product offered by selected Takaful operators in Saudi Arabia, which is Al-Raji Takaful, one of the products offered is the healthcare products. Al-Raji Takaful company offers integrated health plans and it offers healthcare services over the entire kingdom in all medical disciplines. There is also a phone hotline that is accessible 24/7, 365 days. Besides that, there is also the general Takaful products, which contains of the automobile insurance, corporate automobile insurance, engineering insurance, construction insurance. There is also Takaful for family protection, which offers a family protection in the event of fatality or incapacity.
Next is the line of product offered by selected Takaful operator from Bahrain. Firstly is personal accident, when a participant sustains bodily harm as a result of an accident, this covered will make a payment to them or their legal representative. Next, this is 24-hour coverage anywhere. And lastly is to certify the equipment, the type of benefit can be changed to cover things like that, the loss of one or more limb, or I, a temporary or permanent disability is other.
Other than that, the insurance product called Family Takaful offered by Gift Takaful divided into two types, namely Family Protection Plan DTA, Decreasing Term Assurance, and Family Protection Plan LTA, Long Term Assurance. For the Family Protection Plan DTA, the death benefit will be the face amount of the policy. This plan should be purchased by those who have a large amount of coverage or liability to avoid any large financial implications that need to be borne unexpectedly. For example, a person suffering from cancer needs to get expensive chemotherapy treatment. Next, the Family Protection Plan LTA reflects that the insurer agrees and pays the beneficiary with a set amount of money. For example, an individual who is either permanently or partially disabled will be given a beneficiary. In return, the policy owner agrees to pay a sum of money.
Next, issue and challenge in Saudi Arabia. The law in place prevent Takaful firm from adopting innovation that will get them closer to traditional insurance. Solution: mandated to comply with Sharia law by regulation, which is a benefit despite Sharia reservation.
Next is the issue and challenge in Takaful industry of Bahrain. Firstly is limited investment option. The issue of few investment possibility exist even in place where the regulatory structure for the Takaful sector is well developed. Next, the solution is Takaful business sustainability. As long as OIC nation fully appreciate the significance of protection to create household recent and sustained economic growth, the growth possibility for the Takaful sector remain positive.
In addition, the country of Bahrain is experiencing a lack of professional human resource skills. Generally, every Bahrain community knows the basic concept of Takaful and the difference between Takaful and commercial insurance. However, in order to get clearer information on the insurance products offered by each Takaful operator has not yet achieved customer satisfaction, and there are still some who are hesitant in making a choice because the explanation made by Takaful agents are difficult to understand. For the solution to the emerging issue is to improve employee skills for all Takaful companies through courses related to speaking skills in the context of Takaful. It is to make sure each explanation is able to provide confidence in the context that coincides with the customer's needs.
Next is conclusion. The world insurance market in Saudi Arabia or 5.2 billion as of 2018 is made up of the Takaful sector. Firstly, the law in the place prevent Takaful firm from adopting innovation that would get them closer to traditional insurance. The current Takaful business are struggling due to a lack of knowledge, a lack of funding, and inability to cover all Takaful risks.
As a conclusion for the country of Bahrain, as much as 22% of the gross written premium GWP in 2016 was contributed by the Takaful industry compared to 2001, which only contributed 3%. This proves that the Takaful industry in Bahrain is growing more rapidly every year and is one of the most highly regarded countries in the Middle East. However, the Central Bank of Bahrain implementation of phase regulations is also the main reason why Bahrain's Takaful industry is able to compete with other countries. Each Takaful model or operation has been reviewed to be consistent with international Takaful laws. That's all from us. Thank you.